I'm with you. Take a moment. Not to calm your thoughts. Not to push them away. Just to be here. If your mind keeps drifting into the future, if it keeps moving ahead of you, imagining, wondering, worrying, especially when it comes to your kids, this space is for you. There's nothing you need to solve here. Nothing you need to decide tonight. Just a place to sit quietly while your thoughts slow down enough to be noticed. At some point in the evening, this usually starts. The day is mostly done. The house grows quieter. Your body finally has a chance to stop moving. And that's when the future shows up. Not loudly. Not all at once. It arrives in fragments. A question that doesn't finish itself. A scenario that plays halfway through. A feeling in your chest that doesn't have a clear name. You think about where your kids will be, who they'll become, what they'll face when you're not right there. You imagine moments you can't control, choices you won't be able to make for them, pain you won't be able to prevent. And suddenly, your mind feels busy again, even though the day is over. That doesn't mean you're pessimistic. It doesn't mean you're expecting something bad. It means you're a parent whose care doesn't turn off easily. Most parents don't talk about this kind of worry. It's not the loud, obvious kind. It's quiet, persistent. It lives in between thoughts. You might be folding clothes, lying in bed, staring at the ceiling, and your mind drifts forward. You wonder if you're preparing them enough, if you're missing something important, if today's small moments will matter later. You replay the past, but only as a way to predict the future. That's how it works. The mind connects dots that aren't fully there yet, trying to build a sense of safety in a world that doesn't give guarantees. You don't do this because you don't trust life. You do it because someone you love deeply is walking into it. Here's something gentle to notice. Your mind isn't worrying because it enjoys it. It's worrying because it believes that staying alert is part of being a good parent. At some point, concern becomes responsibility. Responsibility becomes vigilance. And vigilance quietly turns into habit. Your thoughts move ahead of the present moment because they think that's where protection lives. If you think far enough ahead, maybe nothing will catch you off guard. If you imagine enough outcomes, maybe you'll be ready for the right one. So your mind keeps scanning, keeps projecting, keeps asking questions that don't have answers yet. Not because something is wrong with you, but because your care has nowhere else to go. The future is an easy place for worry to grow. It's undefined, unfinished, open. And when something is open, the mind fills in the blanks. It fills them with possibilities, with risks, with imagined responsibilities. You don't picture the future because you're afraid. You picture it because you're attached, because you know you won't always be able to walk beside your kids the way you do now. And that realization lands quietly, but deeply. So you think ahead, not to escape the present, but to hold on to what matters. Your kids, though, don't live in the future. They live here, in today's tone of voice, in today's consistency, in today's presence. They experience safety in repetition, not in predictions. They don't feel your love through the scenarios you imagine at night. They feel it in the way you show up, again and again, in ordinary moments that don't announce themselves as important. The future doesn't ask you to arrive early. It doesn't need you to stay awake for it. It will come on its own, in its own time. And right now, it's not asking anything from you. There's a difference between caring about the future and living inside it. Caring comes from love. Living inside it comes from exhaustion. When your mind won't stop moving forward, it's often because the present has taken a lot out of you. Worry can be a sign that you're tired, not that you're failing. It's the mind's way of staying active when rest hasn't fully arrived yet. So if tonight your thoughts feel restless, if they keep circling tomorrow and next year and years beyond that, see if you can notice this without judgment. Not everything your mind says needs to be followed. Some thoughts are just passing through, checking to see if you're still on duty. For a moment, you don't have to be. You don't have to stand watch over the future tonight. You don't have to prepare. You don't have to anticipate. The future can wait. Your kids don't need you there right now. They need you here, even if here looks like resting quietly with your thoughts slowing down. Letting the future be unfinished is not the same as being careless. It's allowing yourself to stay human. If you notice your mind drifting forward again, you don't need to stop it forcefully. Just notice. Notice how quickly it moves. Notice how familiar that movement feels. And then, gently, let it pass. You don't have to land anywhere else. You can let the moment be simple. Breathing. Stillness. The sense of being done for the day. Your kid's future is not built in one night of thinking. It's built over time, in ways you can't always see. It grows from presence, not perfection. And presence doesn't require you to stay awake worrying. It asks something quieter. That you return tomorrow. That you stay real. That you keep showing up in the ways you already are. If tonight your mind feels full of questions that don't have answers yet, you're not doing anything wrong. You're just a parent whose love reaches forward. For now, you can let it rest. The future will still be there tomorrow. I'm with you. Here. Tonight.